A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will start lecture 3 of chapter 1 set of class 11th. So class, in previous lecture 2 I have discussed representation of sets and some standard sets, roster method, set builder form, and now today I will discuss type of sets, and in lecture 2 I have discussed type of set. Also I have explained one type of set, that is I have discussed empty sets. So in today class lecture 3 I will discuss next type of sets, that is non-empty sets. See, definition is of non-empty sets. So what is non-empty sets? Non-empty means not empty, not should be empty. And how will you define this one? Means a set which contain at least one elements, See, a set which contain at least one element is known as non-empty sets. Is known as non-empty sets. See, means a set which contain at least one elements, that will be known as non-empty sets. See the example. Example 1 of non-empty sets. Set of, suppose natural number or set of whole number. Set of whole number lies between 7 to 15. Set of whole number between 7 to 15. So suppose this is the representation of whole number, and set of whole number less than 15, between 7 to 15 means between 7 to 15, not from 7 to 15. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This will be the set of whole number between 7 to 15. Now come to the second example. Second example, this is not empty sets. Second example is, suppose we are talking about any sets. Suppose P is equal to 0. This is the sets. So this is non-empty sets. How? Because you can say in curly bracket 0 means in curly bracket 0 is not an empty sets. Is not an empty. Not an empty means it is non-empty. Not empty sets. What is the reason? Because it contains the elements 0. It contains the element 0. Similarly, come to the third example. See, the third example is example 3. What is example 3? Suppose you have a set, suppose is of the form of the set phi in curly brackets is not an empty set. What is the reason? Because it contains one element phi. Because it contains, or you can say empty set, it contains one element phi, one element phi. Now this is the third example. Now come to the next type of sets. See, that is singleton set. Singleton set. Next type of set is singleton set, means a set consisting of only a single element, or you can say only one element. A set consisting of only one element is known as singleton set. Is known as singleton set. Now see the example. Suppose example 1. Set of even prime number less than 5. Suppose even prime, consider P, and even prime less than 5, that is only 2. So 2 is the, or P is equal to, in curly bracket 2, this is a singleton set, only a single element. Only a single element. Now see the second example. Example 2. Set of number multiple of 3 less than 5. Set of number multiple of 3 less than 5. Suppose should be natural number. Or you can say set of natural number multiple of 3 less than 5. Now set of natural number multiple of 3 less than 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 less than 5, there is a number 3. So n is equal to 3. contain only a single element. Contain only a single element. Now come to the next example. Example 3. Example 3 is, suppose we are going to take example of whole number, means set of whole number. You have to make the proper set of whole number less than 1. Now what will be the example? Whole number less than 1. W is equal to less than 1 whole number is 0. So W is equal to in curly bracket 0. This is the example of singleton set. Now this topic is completed. Now class, I will discuss the next heading, finite sets. So what is finite sets? See, a set which contain which contains finite number of elements. A set which contain finite number of elements is known as finite sets. So what is finite sets? It is a type of set which contain finite number of elements. This is known as finite set. Now see the example. Example 1. Example 1. Suppose the set of vowels in English alphabets. The set of vowels in English alphabets, that is, suppose vowels means capital B, suppose that is A, E, I, O, U. This is countable and this is finite. So this is finite sets. Example 2. Set of negative integer less than or more than -5. More than -5 set of negative integer. Suppose this is set of negative integer. I am writing here more than -5 means result -4, -3, -2, -1. Now this is countable and this is finite. Now suppose we are going to third example. The third example is example number 3. Example number 3, set of even number less than 50. Now set of even number less than 50, that is even number consider n, 2n suppose, or even number consider e. E is equal to even number less than 50 means 2, 4, 6, 8 up to less than 50 means 48. Now this is the third example of finite sets. This sequence is finite set. This is also finite set. Now come to the next definition. The next definition is infinite sets. See, next definition is infinite sets. Infinite sets. What is infinite set? See the definition. Means it is a type of set which is not finite. Means a set which contains infinite number of elements. A set which contain infinite number of elements is known as infinite sets. Now in other words, a set which is not finite is known as infinite sets. Now see the example. Example 1. Set of positive integer more than 1. Suppose this is the set of positive integer and we are talking about more than 1. So 1 will not be here. So plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5 and so plus infinity. You can write. This is infinite sets. Now see example 2. Example 2. Set of suppose negative integer more than or less than five. Set of negative integer less than 5. Then you will see there is a number plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, that is positive integer less than 5. So you will not take, only you will take negative integer. So negative integer from minus infinity up to minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. This is the set of negative integer less than 5. Now see the third example. Third example is Example number 3. Example 3. Suppose we are going to take example set of suppose rational number. Set of rational number lies between 0 to 1. Set of rational number lies between 0 to 1. So we can write set of rational number symbolic representation, that is Q. So x such that x is greater than 0 and less than 1, such that x belongs to rational number. X belongs to rational number. So this is the example. I have taken 3 examples of infinite sets. So now come to the third, means next heading, cardinal number. Cardinal number of sets. Next heading is cardinal number of sets. Means what is cardinal number? See, its definition. The number of distinct elements present in set is known as cardinal number of sets. Note point: for any sets capital A or any non-empty sets capital A, the cardinal number of set A is denoted by n of A. N of A. Now see the example. Example is, suppose for or a set of odd natural number less than 10, that is odd natural number symbol, suppose O 1 3 5 7, suppose this is P, odd natural, this is P, odd natural number less than 10, that is 1 3 5 7. So it's a cardinal number, that is denoted by NP, and NP will be equal to 1 2 3 4. So result will be 4. This is the cardinal number. Now suppose second example, example 2. Example 2 is set of number set of numbers multiple of 3 less than 25. Now its set will be, suppose multiple of 3 means suppose m, capital letter M, multiple of 3 less than 25, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. This is the number multiple of 3 less than 25. So what will be its cardinal number? See. So cardinal number means n of m. N of m will be equal to, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So cardinal number will be equal to 8. Now write in bracket, this is cardinal number. This is also the cardinal number. Now cardinal number is completed. Now come to the next heading, subset. Now next heading is subset. To define the subset, first of all you will consider any two non-empty sets. So let capital A and capital B be any two non-empty sets. Now the set B is said to be subset of A. The set B is said to be subset of A if every element of set B lies in set A. Lies in set A. It is denoted by, means again, let capital A and capital B be any two non-empty sets, then the set B is said to be subset of A if every elements of A, every elements of B lies in set A, then it is said to be, or set B is said to be subset of A. Now again see, it is usually denoted by note point, it is usually denoted by B is a subset of A. Symbolically we can write or read as B is subset of A or A contains B. Read as B is a subset of A. Second way, B, we can say about B, B contained in A, or B is contained in A. Suppose we are using or or A contains B. A contains B. So this is three ways we can read. B is a subset of A, B contained in A, and A contains B. So there are three ways we can read as, and denoted by B is a subset of A. Now see the example. Example is, suppose example, set of capital A, let capital A be the set of natural number less than 10. This implies we can write capital A is equal to natural number 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. And now B is the B is a set of even number less than 8. Then what we can write about B? B के बारे में क्या write कर सकते हैं? That is less than 8, even natural, even numbers, even natural numbers. Suppose even natural numbers, then a 2, 4, 6, 8. Less than 8 means 8 will not be here. So 2, 4, 6. Every element of B lies in A. So what we can say about B? See, since every element of B lies in A, then B is a subset of A. Or in note point you also note that A B is a subset of A, it's a symmetrical part. A is a subset of B, and this one is known as also A contains B. Read as A contains B. Always remember. So this is the example of subset. Now subset topic is completed. See,